Hello there, I'm Noreen Mackay, demonstrator for Katy Sue Designs Flower Soft People. I just want to show you how to make up a really exquisite looking card quite simply by using the Oriental Blossoms range. This is one out of a set of 4 and you get 4 designs and you get those twice. What I like about it is you've got all of the little coordinating decoupage paper towel pieces to go on the front, and I've also got some of the papers, and in this instance I'm going to use my stencil from the display globes to be able to make a topper to go over the top, so all will be revealed. I've actually cut out the stencil using, I've cut this out from the paper using the stencil, and I've just gone round it in very fine peel-offs. The base of it, I've actually just added a few little peel-off wastes. The peel-off waste on your stickers are this type of thing here, where you would just have all those little areas. Just adds a little bit dimension, a little bit difference to your card. And I've also added some very, very fine, ultra fine glitter just at the back of Mount Fuji. Okay then, so actually assembling the card, I've cut out all of the elements to decoupage paper towel, and you'll see that I've actually cut out the little fans that are on the edges here, and I'm going to use those on the top once I've decoupaged it. So I've got the decoupage pieces and I've just literally bent them over, give them a little bit more depth and dimension, and I've got them onto some little sticky dot foam pads. So then it's just simply a question of lining them up into position. The designs on here are absolutely exquisite, and I've also, you'll notice, used some of the tiny little peel-off waste to go around some of the detail on the fan as well. Just little additions like that, I think sometimes set your card apart. Okay then, so now we're going to be using the Sweet Pea Flower Soft. I've got that in a nice dish so that I can really fluff that and aerate that up. So tiny little dabs of glue, just randomly scattered, not particularly right over the top of the flowers, you can go in and between them. And I'm going to do this in sections, so literally just drop your Flower Soft over the top of your wet area of glue, tap off the excess, and you can see the depth and dimension that is achieved immediately from doing that. I'm just doing this in small areas because I don't want the glue to have a chance to dry before I actually get the Flower Soft onto it. So if you're doing larger areas, just do it in small sections. We can even put some down on the top of a little embellishment on our hair. So again, just literally drop your Flower Soft over the top, tap off the excess, and we've got that beautiful depth and dimension. So we're going to be putting it inside a shaker card, so what we need then to do is put double-sided tape around your display glove on the inside lip and also on your outside. So taking the seal off the double-sided tape, and I'm literally just going to put much less than what you think. It's probably about 3/4 of a spoonful of Flower Soft right in the centre, so that we've got nothing that's going to stop this seal around the outside edge. And then literally it's just a question of placing your globe directly over your image and pressing that down home. So now that we've got this lovely blossom captured inside the display globe, we can then continue on with our card. So you can see that I've got the double-sided tape again around the outside edge, because I'm just going to use the base of the card that we got in the bottom of the pack to go over the top of this. So we've got all of that double-sided tape taken off, back down onto your worktop, and then it's simply a question placing the paper over the top and pressing that down, so then we've got that captured. The little fans that I said would cut off the original image. I've used some of the peel off waste, again just to highlight certain little areas on the fan. And I want to be placing this card onto a little easel card that I've already pre-prepared. So I've got that done. This is the easel card that I've prepared. It's quite simply an oblong piece of card, and then it's folded over, so we've got that square, and then that top piece is folded back in on itself, and I've added another piece of gold to that, so quite easily attached onto the back of your card. So just use your liberal amounts of glue and placed into position on your card. Make sure that we've got that pressed down nicely. And then the base of it, what I've done is I've used some of the gold paper and I've formed a scroll, and the piece of card that I used from the centre of the stencil I'm now going to use on the base of the card. So again, put your glue on, place that into position. I've got two little foam pads on the scroll, and I've used one of the little sentiments that comes in, so you just turn that underneath so that it takes on the appearance of the scroll. Okay, like that. And just to finish it off, I've got the little fan with happiness, and what I've done is I put a little tag and then I put glue on the back so that I can place that to one side down onto the card, and that's going to give you that little stopper, and it'll fold down nicely when you want to send it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how we've assembled this card, and you'll tune in for further tutorials.